As we enter the month of March, some are still working out those New Year's resolutions, try to get fit and trim.
But for many, getting fit can quickly turn into overtraining, and too often it can become a problem.
All right, when that hits the 6-minute mark, I want you
Jen
to
Tufts is a personal trainer at Super Fitness, pushing people to get the most out of their time in the gym.
I want you to go ahead and increase your speed to 4.0.
But for her, the struggle is real. She has battled her own personal demons for over a decade. She found out only 2 years ago she was clinically depressed, and exercise wasn't helping.
I spent my mid-20s through my mid-30s abusing my body. I would go down in my basement 3-4 hours and just beat myself up. I would go down there and think to myself, oh, you can do better than this. What is wrong with you? Like, I had such horrible thoughts in my head about myself. And then I would just squats like crazy, run on my treadmill like crazy.
Overtraining is a real thing, and it can be a problem, both mental and physical.
Overtraining syndrome is basically just overdoing it with your body, not letting yourself recover. Recovery is huge.
And what that means is letting yourself rest, letting your muscles recover from the damage that you did in the gym. You damage your muscles when you're working out, and if you don't let them heal, you're going to get injured.
It wasn't until a dear friend of mine messaged me and she says, hey, are you okay? I'm like, yes, of course. What are you talking about? And she said, you know, I went through depression and overtraining syndrome, and I kind of see that in you.
Trying to lose weight too quickly, overtraining for a half marathon, or just emotional issues can lead to symptoms such as increased heart rate at rest, muscle injury, poor sleeping, or just not being able to shake off a cold for longer than normal. It could even lead to being hospitalized.
Sometimes you just cannot let go of it. You cannot have a rest day. Maybe it's someone that had a really hard time being motivated, and then they found that motivation. They're like, oh my God, I can't let that go. And then it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse.
Jen is on medication to treat her depression, and she has seen a therapist. She still exercises, but now she does it in a healthy way, listening to her body, which she also preaches to her clients, knowing the warning signs and knowing how to offer help.
Exercise is good. Exercise is wonderful. In fact, I joke about this being my therapy. It's actually kept me alive, honestly. And I'm very, very thankful for exercise. But as with everything, there's got to be that balance.
Tufts says this is not the end game of this addiction. With the right diagnosis, you can learn to recognize the symptoms and modify your behavior in a more constructive way.
Once you recognize that you have a problem, it's just going to get better from there. Please talk to somebody. I've been there. It sucks, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay.
If you or someone you know is overtraining, there is help out there.
Yeah, they say reach out to a certified trainer or a healthcare professional.